And the water is our one and only heat for event number 3, girls 200-yard medley relay. So this is 2 lengths of the pool, starting off with backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and then freestyle. Swimming lane number 2 is mid-Pacific. In 3, Yolani. In 4, Les Jardins. In 5, Punahou. In 6, Kamehameha. And in 7, Pack 5. Gentlemen, this time this is your first call, event 4, boys 200-yard medley relay. Second call, event number 4, boys 200-yard medley relay. And in the water is our one and only heat for event number 4, boys 200-yard medley relay. Swimming lane 2 is mid-Pacific. In 3, Les Jardins Academy. In 4, Kamehameha. In 5, Punahou. In 6, Iolani. And in 7, Pack 5. Following this heat, we will be taking a short 5-minute break to sort of reset our pool for our individual events. So coming up next will be event number 5, our girls 200-yard freestyle, following our 5-minute break. Yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2, Mr. Referee. And in the water, this is heat 1 of 2. We do have a total of 16 swimmers in this heat. So all 16 will advance to tomorrow's final. Now all they have to do is place top 8 to get into the championship final, and places 9 through 16 will automatically be placed into the consolation final. So these girls are racing 8 lengths of the pool. And at the halfway point in lane number 4, that is Punahou's Josie Mobley, turning at a 30.07. Sorry, a 56.97. Her split on that 50 was a 30.07. Coming up next is our second and final heat for the ladies 200 freestyle event. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your first call, event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle. And with 2 lengths to go, your leader in this first heat is Josie Mobley of Punahou.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
And Josie Mobley of Punahou stopping the clock at a 158.44. That is the time to beat.
Go, go, go! Job, scholar!
Event 5, heat 2, Mr. Referee. Okay, Carol Barr. And in the water is our second and final heat for event number 5, our ladies 200-yard freestyle. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your second call, event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle. So once again, these girls are trying to post the top 8 fastest times tonight to get into our Championship A final for tomorrow. And places 9 through 16 for each individual event will compete in the consolation final for tomorrow. And at the halfway point, that is Kamehameha's Shea Story, turning at a 55.93. And at the finish is Kamehameha Shea Story, stopping the clock at a 155.15, and unofficially, that is the fastest time so far for event number 5, ladies 200-yard freestyle. Final call, event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2, Mr. Referee. And in the water is heat 1 of 2. Coming up next, our second and final heat for event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle. Ladies, at this time, this is your first call, event 7, girls 200-yard individual medley. There will be 2 heats to the ladies' IM event. First call, event 7. And at the halfway point, we've got a nice race going, so let them hear you out there. Once again, they are racing to try to get into the top 8 spots. This is the first heat, so they've got to swim really quickly to try to get ahead of the next heat coming up on the blocks. And it is Island Pacific Academy's Corbin Lofton stopping the clock first at a 1:47.19. Final.
Don't take that call, okay, baby?
Take your mark. And in the water is our second and final heat for event number 6, boys 200-yard freestyle. At this time, this is our second call for event 7, girls 200-yard individual medley. And here are the qualifying teams for event number 3, girls 200-yard medley relay. Finishing in 6th place is Pac 5. In 5th is Mid-Pacific. In 4th, Les Jardins. 3rd, Iolani. 2nd, Kamehameha. And Punahou will be your top seed going into tomorrow's championship final, posting a 158.39. Qualifiers, you do have 30 minutes to notify the administrative referee of your intent to scratch from this event. So time now is 5:26 p.m. And with 2 lengths to go in this 200, we've got a nice race out there. That's McKenna Ganoza of Pac 5 and 4. And Noah Peters of Punahou in lane number 5. Time that they need to beat is a 1:47.19 to get the top seed, posted by Corbin Lofton in heat number 1. And it will be Punahou's Noah Peters first to the wall at a 1:46.20.
Nice, Brett. Nice, Brett.
Ladies, could you step back, please? We're going to need time to step down. Thank you, gentlemen. 1 of 2, Mr. Referee. water is heat 1 of 2 for event number 7, girls 200-yard individual medley. Coming up next is our second and final heat for this event. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your first call, event 8, boys 200-yard individual medley. So this event entails 2 laps of butterfly, which they just finished. Now they're on to 2 laps of backstroke, followed by 2 laps of breaststroke. They'll wrap it up with 2 laps of freestyle. And at the halfway point after the backstroke leg, that's leisure advance Alana Barthel out in front. Yeah, we got a tight race here. They have 2 lengths of freestyle remaining, and it looks like that is Punahou's Nohea Lelekas tying it up with Alana Barthel as they head into 2 lengths of freestyle. And Punahou's Nohea Lelekas will stop the clock first at a 2:10.47. Event 7, girls 200-yard individual medley, heat 2, Mr. And the water is our second and final heat for event number 7, our ladies 200-yard individual medley. Gentlemen, this is your second call, event 8, boys 200-yard individual medley. Here are the qualifiers for our championship final, event 4, boys 200-yard medley relay. Qualifying 6th is Le Jardin, 5th is Mid-Pacific, 4th Kamehameha, 3rd Pac 5, 2nd Iolani, and your top seed going into tomorrow's championship final is Punahou, posting a 142.66. Gentlemen, time now is a 5:32 p.m. You do have 30 minutes to notify the administrative referee of your intent to scratch from this event. And at the halfway point, that is Pac 5's Grace Monahan off to the races on her breaststroke leg. And second call for our event number 8, our boys 200-yard individual medley. There will be 2 heats to the men's IM event. Second call, event 8. And Pac 5's Grace Monahan stops the clock at a 2:06.22, and that is unofficially our fastest time posted for this event. Final call, event 8, boys 200-yard individual medley, heat 1 of 2. And the water is heat 1 of 2, event 8, our boys 200-yard individual medley. Coming up next is our second and final heat for this event. Ladies, first call, event 9, girls 50-yard freestyle. There will be a total of 4 heats to the girls 50 free event. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for tomorrow's championship final, event 5, girls 200-yard freestyle. Shea Story, Kamehameha. Josie Mobley, Punahou. Mallory Meister, Punahou. Elsa Cronin, Punahou. Kayla Almeida, Punahou. Olivia Stutzer, Pac 5. Skylar Webb, Desjardins. And in the 8th spot in the championship final from Kamehameha, Henna Chong Tim. Here are the qualifiers for tomorrow's consolation final, event 5, girls 200-yard freestyle. Michaela Lum, Kamehameha. Sarah Tarquin, Desjardins. Rainey Hamamoto, Pac 5. Sydney Cow, Mid-Pacific. Gracie Ann Young, Pac 5. Zoe Spencer, Pac 5. Ashley Uematsu, Mid-Pacific. And Mahealani Dinik, Kamehameha. Ladies, time now is 5:35 p.m. You have 30 minutes to notify the administrative referee of your intent to scratch from this event. Yeah, we got a tight race out there as these first heat of our gentlemen's IM off to the races on their last 2 lengths of freestyle. And Pac 5's Nick Nakaya touching first at a 2:01.50. Event 8, Heat 2, Mr. Referee. And the water is our second and final heat for Event 8, our boys 200-yard individual medley. Ladies, this is your second call, Event 9, girls 50-yard freestyle. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for tomorrow's championship final, event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle. Noah Peters, Punahou. McKenna Ganoza, Pac 5. Corbin Lofton, Island Pacific Academy. James Lyon, Punahou. Max Lee, Punahou. Cameron Caulfield, Punahou. Jack Maziaroni, Pac 5. And Luca Petco, Mid-Pacific. Here are the qualifiers for tomorrow's consolation final, event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle. Brett Tom, Mid-Pacific. Jonathan Wilson, St. Francis. Yoshi Kajihiro, Mid-Pacific. Nathan Yi, Pac 5. And Zachary Au, Pac 5. Gentlemen, time now is 5:37 p.m. You have 30 minutes to notify the administrative referee of your intent to scratch from this event. And back in the pool at the halfway point, we've got another tight race, but it looks like out there in lane number 5 is Jason Lee of Punahou. And with 1 length to go, here comes Mid-Pacific's Michael Petridis. And it will be Michael Petridis stopping the clock at a 1:58.87. That's currently the top qualifying time for this event. Final call, event 9, girls 50-yard freestyle, heat 1 of the water, this is heat 1 of 4. Event 9, girls 50-yard freestyle, down and back. Holding your breath. So don't blink because this is going to go by quickly. And stopping the clock from Les Jardins is Fiona Messenger at a 27.83. Event 9, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat 2 of 4 for event 9, our ladies 50-yard freestyle. Coming up next is heat 3. And grabbing that first touch from Punahou is Chanel Ng at a 25.18. Event 9, heat 3 of 4, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat 3 of 4 for event number 9, girls 50-yard freestyle. Coming up next, our 4th and final heat. Gentlemen, your first call, event 10, boys 50-yard freestyle. Total of 3 heats for the men's 50-free event. And stopping the clock first is Pac 5's Rose Garcia at a 24.83. Event 9, 4th and final heat, Mr. Referee. And in the water is our final heat of ladies 50-yard freestyle. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your second call, event 10, boys 50-yard freestyle. And first to the wall is Pac 5's Kimi Guevara, stopping the clock at a 25.48. Event 10, boys 50-yard freestyle, final call, heat 1 of 3, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat 1 of event number 10, our boys 50-yard freestyle. Coming up next is heat 2. Ladies, at this time, this is your first call, event 11, girls 100-yard butterfly. And Kamehameha's Noah Kopp first to the wall at a 22.21.
Let's go, Sandy! Go, Jalen! Go, Jalen!
Event 10, heat 2, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat 2 for event 10, our boys 50-yard freestyle. Coming up next, our 3rd and final heat. And Pac 5's Denny Piosalon, 21.28, first to the wall. Event 10, Heat 3, Mr. Referee. And in the water is our third and final heat of gentlemen's 50-yard freestyle. We will be taking a 15-minute break following this heat. And Punahou's Tyler Kawakami stopping that clock at a 21.73. Final call, event 11, girls 100-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 2, Mr. Referee. Quiet for the start, please. Take your mark. The water, this is heat 1 of 2 for event 11, girls 100-yard butterfly. Coming up next is our second and final heat for the event. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your first call, event 12, boys 100-yard butterfly. There will also be 2 heats to the gentlemen's butterfly event. First call, event 12. And 4 lengths of the pool butterfly as our ladies hit back on their final length of the pool. Punahou's Sasaki stopping the clock at a 59.19. Take your mark. And the water is our second and final heat for event 11. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your second call, event 12, boys 100-yard butterfly. Second call, event 12. And first to the wall will be Pat 5's Grace Monahan at a 56.02. And unofficially, that is the fastest time for our ladies 100 butterfly event. So it's just a friendly reminder, if you could slide all the way over to one side of your lane and hug that gutter for flyover start. Final. Take your mark. And the water is heat 1 of 2, event 12, boys 100-yard butterfly. Coming up next is our second and final heat. This time, ladies, this is your first call, event 13, girls 100-yard freestyle. There will be a total of 3 heats to the ladies freestyle event. First call, event 13. Kamehameha's Kanoa Sawai stopping the clock first at a 52.00. Event 12, Heat 2, Mr. Referee. And in the water is our second and final heat of event 12, boys 100-yard butterfly. Ladies, at this time, this is your second call, event 13, girls 100-yard freestyle. Once again, there will be 3 heats of the ladies freestyle event. Second call, event 13. And it's getting tight out there, but under the flag, that first touch will go to Punahou's Josh Nakoba at a 53.49. Final call, event 13, girls 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 3, Mr. Referee. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for championship final, event 11, girls 100-yard butterfly. Grace Monahan, Pack 5, Kirie Sasaki, Punahou, Tori Gakutan, Punahou, Noelani Nakaya, Pack 5, Mackenzie Watts, Punahou, India Spriggs, Desjardins, Lori Char, Kamehameha, and Caitlin Ohashi, Hanalani. Here are your qualifiers for the consolation final, event 11, girls 100-yard butterfly. Kira Terada, Pack 5, Amanda Colburn, Kamehameha, and Olivia Bruce from Pack 5. And 4 lengths of the pool for this freestyle. Got a nice race out there in lane number 4, that's Pack 5's Kimi Gamara. And in lane number 5, Kamehameha's Samantha Nakagawa. And that first touch will go to Pack 5's Kimi Gamara at a 55.92. Event 13, Heat 2, Mr. Referee. Take your mark. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for event 12, boys 100-yard butterfly. Kanoa Sawai, Kamehameha, Corbin Lofton, Island Pacific, Ray Sakamoto, Punahou, Josh Nakoba, Punahou, Matthew Chang, Punahou, Walter Lee is the key, Yomani, Tayo Endo, Punahou, and Kainoa Yi, Hanalani. Consolation finalists, Ethan Ravello, Desjardins, Yulin Tang, Pack 5, Danny Polimo'o, Kamehameha, Scott Karish, Desjardins, Dalton Chinen, Pack 5, and Yoshi Kajihiro, Mid-Pacific Institute. And stopping the clock is Punahou's Chanel Ing at a 54.30. Event 13, Heat 3, Mr. Referee. Take your mark. Stand, please. Quiet at the start, please. Take your mark. And in the water is our third and final heat of ladies 100-yard freestyle. This is our second call, event 14, our boys 100-yard freestyle. Total of 3 heats, the gentlemen's freestyle event. And Rose Garcia of Pack 5 will get to that wall first at a 54.13. Final call, event 14, boys 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 3, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat 1 of 3 for event 14, our boys 100-yard freestyle. Coming up next is heat 2. Ladies, at this time, this is your first call, event 15, girls 500-yard freestyle. First call, event 15. And stopping the clock first is Punahou's Ethan Bosworth at a 49.83. Event 14, heat 2, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat number 2. Coming up next, our third and final heat for event 14, our boys 100-yard freestyle. This time, this is our second call for event 15, girls 500-yard freestyle. There will be a total of 2 heats to the girls 500 freestyle event. Second call, event 15. And Pack 5, Denny Piosalon stopping the clock first at a 47.24. Event 14, heat 3, Mr. Referee. And the water is our third and final heat of boys 100-yard freestyle. Coming up next will be heat 1 of 2 for event 15, girls 500-yard freestyle. So at this time we do need our lap counters out. And our bells at the starting block. And Kamehameha's Noah Kopp first to the wall at a 48.34. Thank you, gentlemen. Heat 1 of 2, Mr. Referee. And in the water is heat 1 of 2 for event 15, our girls 500-yard freestyle, 20 lengths of the pool. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for tomorrow's championship final, event 13, girls 100-yard freestyle. Rose Garcia, Pack 5. Chanel Ng, Punahou. Erica Howell, Punahou. Leilani Hoffman, Punahou. Kimi Guevara, Pack 5. Samantha Nakagawa, Kamehameha. Sumin Sung, Iolani. And Hannah Chong Tim from Kamehameha. Here are the 8 qualifiers for the consolation final, event 13, girls 100-yard freestyle. Maya Damaso Garcia, Kamehameha. Kaylee Yap, Mid-Pacific. We have a tie for 11th between Ke'ahe Silva, Kamehameha, and Kimi Oshiro, Mid-Pacific. Fiona Bessinger, Desjardins. Sophia, sorry, I'm going to butcher this, so come and correct me. Shirgui, Desjardins. Sydney Cow, Mid-Pacific, and Andy Herrera, Pack 5. First alternate goes to Pack 5's Kaylee Ishikawa. Second alternate, Island Pacific's Kristen Kaneshiro. At the halfway point, it is Punahou's Josie Mobley out there, turning first at a 2:35.09 at the halfway point. At this time, event number 4, boys 200-yard medley relay, is now closed for scratches. There have been 0 scratches reported in the top 6 qualifying positions. Cutoff times at 2:02.58. Event 5, girls 200-yard freestyle, also closed for scratches. There have been 0 scratches reported in the top 16 positions. Cutoff time to get into the championship final is at 2:08.66. Cutoff time to get into consolation is at 2:25.90. And at this time, event 6, boys 200-yard freestyle, is now closed for scratches. There have been 0 scratches reported in the top 13 qualifying positions. Cutoff time to get into the championship final was at 1:53.70, and cutoff time to get into the consolation final was at 2:30.05. Event number 7, girls 200-yard individual medley is now closed for scratches. There have been 1 scratch reported in the top 10 positions. Cutoff time to get into the championship final is a 2:20.01. And now we have a lone survivor from Les Jardins, Lana Ravello, will be competing in the consolation final for event 7, 200-yard individual medley. And that cutoff time to get to consolations was a 2:24.86. And taking that bell lap is Punahou's Josie Mobley, and you know what that means, 2 legs to go in this 500. Coming up next will be our second and final heat for event 15, girls 500-yard freestyle. And gentlemen, if I didn't say this already, this is your first call, event 16, boys 500-yard freestyle. You also will have 2 heats to your 500 freestyle event. And first to the wall is Punahou's Josie Mobley at a 5:19.40 in heat 1. Event 15, heat 2, Mr. Referee. And the water is our second and final heat for event 15, our ladies 500-yard freestyle. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your second call, event 16, boys 500-yard freestyle. There will be 2 heats to the gentlemen's 500 freestyle event, and then we will take a short 5-minute break before rolling into our 200-yard freestyle relays. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for the championship final for event 14, boys 100-yard freestyle. Denny Piosalon, Pack 5, Noah Kopp, Kamehameha, Jordan Savage, Punahou, Tyler Kawakami, Punahou, Ethan Bosworth, Punahou, Luke Farreau, Les Jardins, Nash Brandon, Kamehameha, and Hanu Del Mendo from Punahou. Here are the 8 qualifiers for the consolation final, event 14, boys 100-yard freestyle. Kai Iwamura, Pack 5, Brandon Marmano, Hanalani, Brett Tom, Mid-Pacific, Dave Uluko Chang, Kamehameha, Ryan Higashiona, Pack 5, Nalu Blair, Les Jardins, Calvin Chu, Hanalani, and Justin Lloyd, St. Francis. First alternate goes to Pack 5's Zachary Au. Second alternate, Mid-Pacific's Julian Kiabu. point. That's Kamehameha Shea Story out in front.
Oh, I know, I saw that.
And taking the bell lap first is Kamehameha Shea Story. 2 lengths to go. And first to the wall is Kamehameha Shea Story at a 5:07.53. Final call, event 16, boys 500-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2, Mr. Referee. And the water is heat 1 of 2 for event 16. Coming up next will be our second and final heat for this event. All right, so we do have a couple of scratches to report, so this affects our qualifiers all the way down the list, so listen carefully. Here are the revised top 8 qualifiers for event number 10, boys 50-yard freestyle. Denny Piosalon, Pack 5. Tyler Kawakami, Punahou. Noah Kopp, Kamehameha. Ethan Bosworth, Punahou. Tyson Lin, Punahou. Kaylin Resentes, Pac-5. Nash Brandon, Kamehameha. And now moving up into the championship final from Kamehameha, Dane Kauluko Chang. Here are the revised qualifiers for the consolation final event number 10, boys 50-yard freestyle. Ryan Higashiona, Pac-5. Jonathan Wilson, St. Francis. Wilder Worrell, Punahou. Dalton Schnedt, Pac-5. Scott Parrish, Le Jardin. Matthew Nakata, Mid-Pacific. Griffin Zachmeyer, Mid-Pacific. And now moving into the Sweet 16 slot from Hanalani, Calvin Chu. First alternate goes to St. Francis's Justin Lloyd. Second alternate, Le Jardin's Nalu Blair. And here are the revised qualifiers for event 14, boys 100-yard freestyle consolation final. Kai Iwamura, Pac-5. Brett Tom, Mid-Pacific. Dane Kouluko Chang, Kamehameha. Ryan Higashiona, Pac-5. Nalu Blair, Le Jardin. Calvin Chu, Hanalani. Justin Lloyd, St. Francis. And now moving into the Sweet 16 spot from Pac-5, Zachary Au. First alternate goes to Mid-Pacific's Julian Kiabu. Second alternate, Mid-Pacific's Connor Bukai. And that is Pac-5's McKenna Ganoza out leading the charge. And taking that bell lap is Pac-5's McKenna Ganoza with 2 lengths to go. And McKenna Ganoza, Pac-5 stopping the clock at a 4:51.49.
Yeah, that's right. When I give it to her, she matches me. It always comes with her.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I don't know, she's so big.
Nobody's racing. Wave to the camera.
That's a little faster. 52.79. Comfortable.
Event 16, Heat 2, Mr. Referee. And in the water is our second and final heat for Event 16, our boys 500-yard freestyle. Following the conclusion of this heat, we will take a short break so that we can just reset our deck for the 200-yard freestyle relays. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for tomorrow's championship final, Event 15, girls 500-yard freestyle. Shea Story, Kamehameha. Nohea Lelekas, Punahou. Josie Bogley, Punahou. Mallory Meister, Punahou. Elsa Cronin, Punahou. Michaela Lung, Kamehameha. Olivia Stutzer, Pack 5. And from Les Jardins, Skylar Webb.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's get these guys going. We got a great race of 4-wave synchronized swimming here at the halfway point of this 500-yard freestyle. That's Pack 5's Jack Musiarode in 3, Michael Petridis, Mid-Pacific in 4, Punahou's James Lyon in 5, and that's Max Lee from Punahou in 6. All right, back to the results for Event 15, our ladies 500-yard freestyle consolation final. Rani Hamamoto, Pack 5, Ashley Uematsu, Mid-Pacific, and Gracie Ann Young from Pack 5. And taking the bell lap now in lane number 4 is Mid-Pacific's Michael Petridis, and lane number 5, Punahou's James Lyon. Katrina, stopping the clock at a 4:54.79. Call for our event 18, boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Final call, event 17, girls 200-yard freestyle relay, heat 1, Mr. Referee. And we're off with 2 lengths of the pool for each swimmer, 4 times around. Swimming lane number 2 is Iolani, in 3, Les Jardins, in 4, Punahou, in 5, Pack 5, in 6, Kamehameha, and in lane number 7 is Mid-Pacific. This is our first call, event 18, boys 200-yard freestyle relay. There will be 1 heat to the boys relay event. Once again, first call, event 18. And Punahou stopping the clock first at a 1:44.59. Yard freestyle relay, heat 1, Mr. Referee. And swimming in lane 2 is Kamehameha, in 3, Les Jardins, in 4, Punahou, in 5, Pack 5, and in lane number 6, Mid-Pacific. At the conclusion of this heat, we will be taking another short break just to get our deck officials set. And when we come back, we will continue with event 19, our ladies 100-yard backstroke event. 6.5. And final call, event 19, girls 100-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 2, Mr. Referee.
Oh, I'm not swimming the relays. Yeah, it's tomorrow.
And in the water is heat 1 of 2, event 19, ladies 100-yard backstroke. Coming up next is our second and final heat for event 19. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your first call, event 20, boys 100-yard backstroke. Four lengths of backstroke, and we got a nice race out there in our first heat. So if you're wondering how much longer you need to sit out there in that Manoa sunshine, following the 100 backstroke event, we will roll into a 100 breaststroke event for our girls and boys, and we will wrap up tonight with our 400-yard freestyle relay. And stopping the clock first is Pac 5's Yu Ishii at a 1:01.19. You had 19, heat 2, Mr. Referee. And in the water is our second and final heat for our ladies event 19, 100-yard backstroke. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your second call, event 20, boys 100-yard backstroke. First of the wall, the second heat, it lays our down as Alana Barthel at a 58.36. Final call, event 20, boys 100-yard backstroke, heat 1, Mr. Referee. And in the water, this is heat 1 of 2 for event 20, our boys 100-yard backstroke. Coming up next, our second and final heat for the event. This is our first call for event 21, girls 100-yard breaststroke. There will be a total of 2 heats to the ladies breaststroke event. First call, event 21. We've got an outside smoker here. Kamehameha's Jake Horner grabbing that first touch at a 54.99. Event 20, Heat 2, Mr. Referee. Water is our second and final heat for event 20, boys 100-yard backstroke. Ladies, this is your second call, event 21, girls 100-yard breaststroke.
Relay. He's done.
And first to the wall is Punahou's Noah Peters at a 55.14. Final call, event 21.
Oh wait, this is up there.
And the water, this is heat 1 of 2 for event 21, our ladies 100-yard breaststroke. Coming up next is our second and final heat for the event. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your first call, event 22, boys 100-yard breaststroke.
You got this.
And first to the wall is Punahou's Andrea Zeeby. Too fast and I can't read the time. Event 21, girls 100-yard breaststroke, heat 2, Mr. Referee. And this is our second and final heat in the water for event 21, our ladies 100-yard breaststroke. Gentlemen, at this time, this is your second call, event 22, boys 100-yard breaststroke. You will have 3 heats to your event. Kamehameha's Jamie Love first to the wall at a 108.28. Final call, event 22, boys 100-yard breaststroke, heat 1, Mr. Referee.
No, she nailed it.
You got it. You got it.
And in the water, this is heat 1 of 3 for event 22, our boys 100-yard breaststroke. This time, this is our first call for event 23, ladies 400-yard freestyle relay. First call, event 23. Breaking that 1-minute barrier. Event 22, heat 2, Mr. Referee.
I don't think Gordon made it.
And the water is heat 2 of 3 for event 22, our boys 100-yard breaststroke. Coming up next will be our third and final heat for this event. First to the wall is Pac 5's Nick Mikaya at a 101.13. Event 22. And in the water is our third and final heat of 100-yard breaststroke event for our men. Following this heat, we will take another short break and just get ourselves organized for our final event of the evening, 400-yard freestyle relay.
This is the part that's usually the part I nailed. Went out of 31, came back at 35, but it's a 2.3. Coach wants me. Coach said the muscling it instead of turning it over is working better for me. So.
And first to the wall is Kamehameha's Jake Horner, stopping the clock at a 58.01.
just, I'm red over here because of how much it's stopping. So tomorrow, since you know my dive, good rest, take some free workout. I just fucking hammered.
Yard freestyle relay, heat 1, Mr. Referee. And here we go, our one and only heat in the water of our ladies 400-yard freestyle relay. 4 lengths of the pool, 4 times around. Mid-Pacific in lane 2, Kamehameha in 3, Punahou in 4, Pack 5 in 5, Desjardins in 6, and Iolani in 7. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for event 20, our championship final, our boys 100-yard backstroke. Jake Porter, Kamehameha, Noah Peters, Punahou, Jason Lee, Punahou, Kainoa E, Iolani, Max Chang, Punahou, Walter is the key, Lee, Iolani, Tom Caps, Desjardins, and Devin Alejado, Kamehameha. Here are the qualifiers for the consolation final, event 20, boys 100-yard backstroke. Ethan Ravello, Desjardins, Zane Yamamoto, Punahou, Danny Polimoho, Kamehameha, Kai Iwamura, Pack 5, Sunny Katagiri, Iolani, and Nathan E, Pack 5. And this is our first call, event 24, boys 400-yard freestyle relay. First call, event 24. And this time, second call for event 24, boys 400-yard freestyle relay, 1 heat for our gentlemen's relay. Second call, event 24. And Punahou will grab that first touch at a 3:47.46. 200-yard freestyle relay, Heat 1, Mr. Referee.
Mom.
And in the water, you hung in there. This is our final event of the evening. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for the championship final. Event 21, girls 100-yard breaststroke. Jamie Lum, Kamehameha. Andrea Zibi, Punahou. Alana Tanaka, Punahou. Zoe Spencer, Pack 5. Lana Rivella, Desjardins. Kira Lee Kuraoka, Iolani. Jenna Lynn Wong, Pack 5. And Sarah Tarquin, Desjardins. Here are the consolation finalists for Event 21, our girls 100-yard breaststroke. Kyra Kahahabai, Kamehameha. Caitlin Ohashi, Panamani. Andy Pereira, Pack 5. Sonoya Songsong, Kamehameha. Kira Tirada, Pack 5. Julia Horowitz, Iolani. And Taylor San Juan, St. Francis. Here are the top 8 qualifiers for tomorrow's championship final, Event 22, boys 100-yard breaststroke. Jake Horner, Kamehameha. Jason Hiremath, Punahou. John Ryder, Iolani. Nick Nakaya, Pack 5. Luke Perot, Desjardins. Caitlin Resentes, Pack 5. Kota Uchino, Iolani. And Spicy Sean Duval-Arnold, Punahou. Here are the qualifiers for the consolation final, Event 22, boys 100-yard breaststroke. Yunlin Tang, Pack 5. Tyler Sakamoto, Punahou. Dane Thompson, Punahou. Jordan Corpuz, Iolani. Hayden Chong Tim, Kamehameha. Griffin Zachmeyer, Mid-Pacific. Matthew Nakata, Mid-Pacific. And Christopher Unruh, Mid-Pacific. First alternate goes to Mid-Pacific's Connor Mukai. And first to the wall is Punahou, stopping the clock at a 3:29.18. And congratulations to all of our swimmers tonight. We had some great swims. And we look forward to our finals tomorrow. Competition will start at 4 o'clock. We will need to make sure we have 3 timers per lane plus 1 head timer. So if you can help us out tomorrow, come to the pool early, get a good parking spot up here on the middle field. And we'd like to thank all of our volunteer timers and officials